Hey guys, it's Trinity back with a quick general read. Messages are for the collective. Please keep in mind that these readings are general as they are timeless. Take what resonates and leave it doesn't. Now, some of you guys are about to find out like why you've been blackballed or scrutinized or things of that nature. Some of you guys, you're gonna find out that the reason why some of these things have been happening to you, especially the people who listen to music, like who listen to certain artists, it's been like cliques and groups that has been formulated, and it's like, okay, well, I want to know who this person is rocking with. So if you rocking with or you listen to somebody who somebody else doesn't listen to, okay, this person is against this person. I mean, against me, attack this person. Some of you guys have had random people come up to you, ask you, do you listen to certain artists? What do you think about artists? These are like fan groups of celebrities or things of that nature, and it's like, okay, well, this person doesn't like me. Like for instance, people are still talking about things that people have done a decade to 20 years ago, but they have corrected their behaviors since certain things have happened. Now, one thing I want to talk about is the Most High God. Our God is a forgiving God. That's why we got people out here who are convicted felons and they've gotten out 20 years after, like they served their time or whatever the case may be, and they got out and they changed their behaviors, and God is giving them a path to move forward. But we got people who want to play God in our lives and say, well, I don't think that this person is deserving of this opportunity because they support a women abuser. Now, a lot of us women have been in the position where we have been abused, and we've seen other women get abused, but we also know that there are very so much karmic women out there who entice abuse. And what do I mean by entice? You got a man who don't put hands on you, and you're constantly in his face. You're constantly hitting him. You're doing things to provoke him. And, you know, a lot of these women have done this to build up their careers because the women are always going to get sympathy. Like me, I've dealt with abuse with men, particularly my whole life. But the way that I think mentally, I forgive these people because people who do these things don't know any better. And particularly the ones who I forgive the most is the men who have backed down and they recognize their shortcomings. I'm not God, which means I'm not going to go around telling people to not support a certain person or not hire a certain person. But on my channel these days, I have been calling out specific people who are constantly doing these things. And one thing that people know me for is I'm a little woman. I'm 140 pounds. I'm 5'1", and I have to protect myself. I'm a single woman. So, you know, it's like pictures of people, like pictures of me with knives in my hand, and people have gotten into this situation. I mean, this whole scenario of me pulling out knives on people and I'm crazy and this, that, and the third, when they know that these men have been attacking me. And how I know is because majority of it is and has been recorded. But what they wanted to do is they want to say that I'm the abuser, and it's because I listen to an artist who they feel like is a woman abuser, and they're upset. But what does my taste in music have to do with my actual character? And it's like a continuous cycle. She should support the woman. I do support the women, and I support the men. And let's talk about how I've been defending and protecting women since I've been 12 years old. I've been defending girls to their dads. I've been defending myself to my father and vocalizing things, and as well as the men. And I got men who hoover over me. I had men who tried to abuse me, to hurt me, attack me. And when they couldn't do it, they sent other men who they trained and molded to be just like them. So some of you guys about to figure out this is some of you guys, it's all about the music and who you listen to. oh, well, you can't listen to like female rappers. You can't listen to Cardi B and you can't listen to Nicki Minaj. You got to pick one of the two. Or you can't listen to Megan Thee Stallion and you can't listen to Nicki Minaj. It got to be one of the two. How is that possible? Or like, why is that even a thing? Like, we're going to listen to what we resonate with. And you guys are about to find out about this, like for whoever this message is resonating for. Okay, well, if she supports such and such, well, we're going to put her in a scenario that resonates with the person who she's not defending and things of that nature. And you guys have took years off of people's lives, and you have taken the voice away from people, all off of these scenarios that you have created. And it's all because of people's opinion and what they feel about certain situations. Like, we're not God, okay? Only thing that we can control is what we do and how we react. And it's a lot of people that's upset that people's career and their success is still moving forward because they have not wanted to let go of what people have done in the past. But let's talk about the things that these people are doing. So it's fine for you to try to blackball and blackmail people who have done certain things and they've corrected their behaviors and they haven't done these things since they've been called out. But you can continue on with the things that you are doing and nobody speaks about it. And when they do speak about it, you blackmail them, you blackball them, and you silence them. Like, I just don't, it's like a diabolical way of thinking. And some of you guys have had major blockages, and it doesn't even have to be in regards to music, but that's what I was hearing specifically, like, or things that people are saying in their rap music that certain stars or celebrities have dealt with in their lives, but they're not understanding the things that's being spoken through people rhymes and in their music is gonna take them out of bondage with the Eight of Swords. Why do you think like, it's something that I said in my music like 3 years ago in like a little short that had affected a lot of men? But I didn't know that it would affect a lot of men. What it was helping me do was release me out of my mind and for me to carry through. It was like releasing things off of my heart. But see, people feel as though I was triggering some sort of emotion in them. And that's when they sent people out to attack me. They wanted to hurt me because of something that I said in my music. But what I spoke about in my music is true. And what I was speaking about is why I wasn't able. See, what I really wanted to say is why I wasn't able to have children anymore because of something very toxic that happened to me. And I spoke about it in my music. And I took it down because I realized it was a lot of people who, I guess, was hurt by what I said, but my intentions wasn't to hurt anybody. What it was is I was in an angry state of mind. And how did I release it? I released it through music. And it affected many people, I guess, mentally. But now after I spoke up, what I said in my music, look at how all these things are happening in the industry and how certain men feel comfortable talking about the same thing that I was talking about in my music. It's like people are jealous and they're upset because they never had the courage to speak about certain things that normal people like me are speaking about. Because they signed deals and contracts where they could not speak or whatever the case may be. So because people have the courage and the confidence to speak about certain things that they have dealt with freely, people want to punish them for speaking. But that goes against the First Amendment, our freedom of speech, our free will. Keep on telling y'all stories here. We got the 10 of Cups and we have the 3 of Cups. All right. Give me something here for the 10 of Cups. See, the 10 of Wands. This got something to do with like family secrets. And it don't even have to be actual family, like family. This could just be people who are a part of specific groups or whatever the case may be. It's like a lot of people who've been weighed down, and this is showing in their appearance. This is showing in their everyday like actions. This is showing in their everyday engagement, the burdens and the obstacles that they've been carrying. This is heavy. But see, the thing about it is that the 10 of Wands speaks about burdens that you are willing to carry. And a burden that a lot of people have been willing to carry is not speaking their truth because it goes against what they signed or if it's not against what they sign, it's against how they will be able to progress and move forward. And that's why the Most High God is setting people free with the Nine of Pentacles. That's why you see a lot of musicians and artists that are independent at this time, the Nine of Pentacles. But these are the people who are in the most danger. People who are free, people who can speak freely. Why? Because it causes envy and it causes jealousy to the people who cannot freely speak about the things that they're going through. This causes jealousy, this causes envy, this causes spite. Why do you think all these platforms have been built? YouTube, TikTok, and things of that nature. People have become millionaires with the Nine of Pentacles, self-made millionaires off of their own work. They're producing their own work. They're doing things on their own with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it may have took a very long time due to these societies and things of that nature, but this is why these platforms have been established. And so up and coming people won't have to deal with what certain people have dealt with, like me being violated in that hotel. I'm pretty certain that it's women who have been in the same situation who have not spoken about it. And I spoke about it. I know that causes a lot of envy for men and women that I have spoke about these things. But the Most High God says, confess and you will get blessed. The Most High God says that, somebody told me that to overcome, we overcome through our testimonies, but you wouldn't believe how fear and doubt used to paralyze me. Those are deep words. That's why people are signed to themselves. What the dude say? He said, I do what I want because I'm signed to me. People are signed to themselves with the Nine of Pentacles because they don't want to deal with the things that certain people have dealt with. These are people who are smart with the Nine of Pentacles. It's like, okay, well, such and such told me their testimony or their story or the things that they dealt with. And you got people who are so jealous. It's like, oh, who does this person think that they are, that they're up and coming in the industry? Nine of Pentacles. Or they're doing things by themselves and they don't have to deal with the same way that I've been initiated. It's something like that. Now, yesterday I was talking in my reading. I was saying it was like a person out there who they want to sit in your shoes or they want to fill your spot, but they haven't been initiated the way that you've been initiated. And I wasn't speaking about it like, I wasn't saying it literally. I'm just saying like somebody wants to walk up on a scene, not put the work in, not do anything, build the groundwork, do the leg work. They just want to remove you and replace you. But there are smart people out there who have heard about people's initiations and the things that they've been through. And it's like, no, I read the work by myself. But you got a lot of people who, like I had a dude tell me, what you mean you want to be independent or you want to do majority of the things by yourself? Those are the people who are in much danger. And as soon as he said that, all these things started happening to me. It's like jealousy and it's envy. But these people who are in the Nine of Pentacles energy have struggled and went through a lot because of people who have been in certain industries and fields. And it's like, oh, well, I'm going to create the Ten of Wands for this person since they don't want to build with what I'm doing or they don't want to be a part of my agenda and things of that nature. And that's why God is, you're going to see many people speaking up about these things that transpired in their life with the Ten of Wands. And it's nothing that people can do about it. If people are initiated by God to speak about their truth, nobody can stop a person from talking. I'm telling you. Look, Ten of Swords, this is all they want. This is all they've been doing is trying to stop people. Ten of Swords to the Three of Cups. Causing people to have mental breakdowns and things of that nature. But I feel like these people are having mental breakdowns because what's being exposed is the extent of what people did. Five of Swords to stop these people from moving forward to make the Nine of Pentacles. I had people coming up to me asking me certain things about musicians. What do you think about this? And I told them the God honest truth. And the truth that I was speaking is things that can make people better. It didn't have anything to do with ostracizing or criticizing anybody. Give me something here for the Nine of Pentacles. Give me something here for the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. And then we have the Four of Swords. It's like, oh, well, this person wants to work by themselves. Or some of you guys have recently left organizations and things of that nature with the Three of Pentacles. These could be sororities. These could be groups, covens, whatever the case may be. Excuse me. And these people wanted people's career to be at a standstill, the Four of Swords. It's like, if you're not collaborating with me, or if you're not working with me, or if you don't support me, then who you rocking with? But who are you to even say that to anybody, though? And that's why, because of the lengths that these people went, or the opinions on what we think about, they shut us up and silence us. That's why these people are being publicly exposed for the things that they are doing. It's like, okay, well, you want to bring to the light of this person's flaws and shortcomings and things of that nature. Well, let's talk about what you're actually doing so you can be judged, okay? Give me something here for the Ten of Cups. And I was saying earlier, it's like people want people to stop saying their name or whatever the case may be. But you're constantly doing these things, hiring people, you're logging into people's accounts, you're stealing from them, you're blocking them, you're giving them bad word of mouth, you're giving them bad reviews, and it's all a lie. So your truths will be exposed. Give me something here for the Ten of Cups. The Five of Swords. I'm telling you, competition, hostilities, jealousy, spite. This is what these people are in, the Five of Swords, because you're in the Ten of Cups. Now, how miserable do you have to be if you've attacked somebody for 10 to 20 years, 15 years, and you're upset that they're releasing burdens, or you're upset that they still choose to smile, or you're upset that they still choose to keep trying after you scheme and lied and paid people off. You paid people to get in these positions and these seats and things of that nature. You've paid for people, women, to ruin themselves by getting pregnant by these misogynists and these manipulators, and you set situations up with women with men who are possibly into the same sex. You knowingly did these things, but you're upset that a woman is speaking about this. And I always tell everybody, I'm not against anybody and their sexuality. I'm not against anybody and their religion. I'm not against anybody and their age. I'm not against anybody and what they willingly choose to do. That's what they willingly choose to do. But how dare these people orchestrate these things and have women go through hoops and turmoil, and which has played on their self-esteem. Okay, well, I don't feel beautiful enough, or this man doesn't like me because of this. And all in all, it was a man who was into the same sex, or a man who didn't want to speak that he was into, like he was bi, or however way the case may be, or even women who are into women, and men are sending these women to men, and getting these women to milk these men, and knowing that this woman is strictly for women and into women. Like, why would you even orchestrate something like that for somebody? Like, who do you think you are to even do certain things like that? And it's like, oh, well, because this person was supporting a man who abuses women. So we sent somebody to this person who abuses women, or we sent somebody to this person who's into the same sex, and we want her to feel how, this person feel, because they was being abused too. And we didn't see her. Like, first off, some of us wasn't even in a place mentally to even comprehend or to fathom certain things that was coming out in certain areas when people were talking about certain things. Yeah, we know about abuse, but we also know about the agendas of women and men who create these scenarios, and it's all to bring their career to the top. We already know that with the Devil card. It's like, okay, I had to do this toxic shit, Devil, Five of Swords, for me to be in the Ten of Cups, for me to be affiliated with this group, for me to feel like I'm going to make it in X, Y, and Z. This is all people been ambitious about, is this Devil, Five of Swords. What I had to do to sit in a chair, what I had to do to be affiliated with this person, and things of that nature. And that's why a lot of people are not moving forward with specific contracts, or they don't want to work with certain people because they know what all entails or is required in specific contracts. The Three of Wands. Yeah, this is like being misguided by a devil. This is like somebody telling somebody this is what you have to do to get in the Nine of Pentacles, and it's not true. And people are looking at people who've taken different avenues with the Nine of Pentacles, people who are freelancers, or people who are independent contractors or workers or things of that nature. Somebody here is the devil energy. Could be a Capricorn here. That's the only sign that came out. Somebody has been giving people guidance and what they have to do, and these people are only been in the Five of Cups, the Three of Swords, And moving forward, they will be in the Seven of Wands. They're blocked because this Five of Swords devil energy is not needed in New World Order. It's like no matter what they do to like prevent, them from being exposed or prevent people from getting in the Nine of Pentacles without having to go through certain things or whatever the case may be. When these people actually have talent, passion, Ace of Wands, skill, drive, they're motivated, they're dedicated. How dare you tell somebody that in order to be the Nine of Pentacles, they got to be in the devil energy? Like, who are you to even say that? Queen of Swords, okay? Somebody's walking away from a devil, somebody who's been telling them to do all of this toxic stuff, and they're talking to a Queen of Swords. They're getting guidance from a Queen of Swords. A Queen of Swords is one who don't sugarcoat shit. If you trying to shut up a Queen of Swords or you trying to control a Queen of Swords or whatever the case may be, it's always off with your head with the Queen of Swords. She knows what she's talking about because she's endured a lot. She's accomplished a lot. And she's like, she doesn't have a cold heart, but she does not sugarcoat. It's like, this is what it is and this is what it ain't. And a lot of people don't like that Queen of Swords energy. Somebody's like going towards a Queen of Wands for foresight, knowledge, or whatever the case may be. Okay? Because a devil here has manipulated them, or they've programmed their mind to think a certain way. And it's a lot of people that's walking away from this shit with the Three of Wands. People are gaining their integrity back. People are getting their morals, their values, and everything in alignment, intact. There are going to be people confessing here about their testimonies and their stories. There are going to be people that's going to be apologizing to you guys for the misfortune. Like I said, people who've had to endure and go through certain things, and they had a heart so cold that they felt like other people should endure these things. But the Queen of Swords is bringing a tower, inevitable change, okay? Somebody has had enough. They've seen enough. They've been through enough, or whatever the case may be, okay? The Queen of Swords is bringing a tower. Why? This is a God-fearing woman. Whoever this Queen of Swords is, a teacher, somebody who's very logical, who has morals, who has standards, who has values. It's a lot of people that's stepping up in the Queen of Swords energy here. And these are women or men, whoever, who have had encounters with the Most High God, okay? Give me one more next to this tower. Somebody's knowledge is bringing a tower to somebody here. That's just what it is. Give me something here. One more next to this Hierophant energy. Give me one next to this. Just give me one next to this Hierophant energy, please. Give me something. The Ace of Pentacles. Knowledge that's been blessed by the Most High God, that's going to make somebody a self-made millionaire. Nine of Pentacles, Emperor, and this is what somebody tried to control or hold back or something like that. Somebody don't want somebody, or they don't want people to think that they can do certain things alone, and all actuality is a full-blown lie, okay? Give me a message here for this. Too many. Give me a message here for this. Community. Give me a message here for this. Change. I'm telling you, changes are occurring in communities. Change is occurring in people's morals, their values, their standards, what they will accept, what they will not accept. And a lot of people are about to be rejected, because I see people here that's about to start speaking up in regards that, like, people are going to be going to people thinking that the shit that they've been doing is cool. Like, look, let me show you what I did, or what I did to this person. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, they might laugh with you as soon as you leave that room. Denied. We don't need people like you. I got a family member who just went through something like this, who was hazed. Or I have a family member who died. Or I have a friend who died with this so-called initiation that you tried to put somebody through because you went through. We don't need people like this anymore. High honor. Somebody high honor. It could be a feminine that's stepping up here to contest, or it's a feminine here who's high honor, who is bringing changes to a community flat out. It's like, this ain't what I want to see, or this ain't what I want to hear. That's just what it is. Okay, somebody's knowledge or their experience is bringing changes to a whole community. This could be somebody older, doesn't have to be, or somebody who's older, who's been initiating this stuff, or whatever the case may be. Somebody's being like placed out, journey with the message of concern. We don't need people like you anymore. Okay, so you a 45 or you a 48, 50, however old woman, and you don't see anything wrong with the things that you have been doing here. You don't find anything wrong with your behaviors, your activities, what you're teaching the people upcoming that's coming after you. You don't see anything wrong with the things that you've been doing, orchestrating, or saying, okay, well, we don't need people like you anymore. We don't. If this is what you feel, yeah, we got secluded. Separation, refleeting, soul searching, karmic lesson. Somebody, it's like an older woman here who's about to have to go within, because I just feel like somebody whole thing here is to separate or to segregate. You don't have a look. This is not the look. Look like me. Speak like me. This is somebody here who likes conformists. It's like, don't go against me and what I think. Don't challenge me and what I think. And all they have done is created cycles, round and round, cycles, triggers, and lessons. So many people are talking about what this woman did, or so many people are talking about the cycles that they've been placed in continuously because they don't believe in what this woman believes in, or they went against what this woman was talking about, or something could be in regards to sex or something like that. It doesn't have to be, but somebody here has questioned somebody who supposedly feels as though they are the end all be all, or they tell people no, or whatever the case may be. And I'm telling you, the things that this woman has engaged in or has orchestrated here has caused people to look at this person like a psycho. Somebody who is crazy and obsessed. Somebody who has caused a lot of anxiety. Somebody who has put a lot of people under pressure due to her forcing them to conform to certain norms, values, and standards that is not applicable with New World Order. Anxiety, decision, time is running out. This woman's time has ran out. She doesn't have the education, the mindset, or the skill to give any guidance or knowledge to anybody. And we got feeling like shit. She's been exposed. She's under pressure. She's being recognized for who she is, possibly a hater. She likes conformists. She likes puppets. She's going to be exposed for being the puppet master for everything that she has done and orchestrated in certain people's lives. And I do feel like her name here has been spoken in the police station. I also feel like this is a woman here who has went to the police on people for speaking about these things, tried to have them arrested, blackballed, bullied, or whatever the case may be here, all because she wanted things her way. There are people here that's walking away from her. There are people here that snitched on this woman. They went to the police station and then they moved away. They said goodbye. There's people here who are ghosting this woman. It's like, hold on now, you went way too far. All because this person wanted people to say goodbye to their self-love. I don't care about what you think independently. It's all about what I think. If you want to sit in this seat, this emperor, or you want to be this emperor, these are the things that you're going to do. Or if you don't do it, then you're done. No, you're done. Okay? Self-love. Block. You're done. You're ejected. The Most High don't need people like you. The Most High needs people with integrity, honesty, and courage, morals, values, and standards. Your way is outdated, and nobody believes in whatever you're talking about anymore. Nobody believes it. You're outdated. You're old news with memories. That's all you're going to be, is a memory for whoever this message is resonating for. And you will be in massive regrets for whoever the woman is, okay? She's going to be in regrets. Something's about sex. Reckless love sex here. For some of y'all, somebody's about to find out that it's like a woman who has built her foundation, or she's became a millionaire, or she's became something, and this is all off of like getting other people to have sex for, like, or recording it, sex tapes, leaking, and blackballing. She's been doing a lot here for whoever this woman is. Something certainly has something to do with sex, and this woman is certainly into ritualistic sex, doing magic on people and things of that nature. She does spells. She's like a voodoo queen or something like that. That's all she does is does voodoo, and it's for like these tapes that she's watching with people having sex or something like that. She watches people have sex, and she exploits them, or she's been made a millionaire or a lot of money off of leaking people having sex. A skilled manipulator. It's like you want to talk about how broke somebody is because they don't have the money that you have, or you want to block people who have morals and things of that nature. So now people are going to be exposing how this person really made their money or became a millionaire, because somebody could be claiming to be like a self-made millionaire and they're not, or something like that. An earth sign could be significant. Somebody's withdrawing. Okay? Somebody is withdrawing. Instagram. Malice intentions, desire to do evil. A very jealous, wicked, and envious person here. It's like, all right, well, you got these morals, values, and standards. Okay, well, I want your skill, talent, and craft to go to somebody else. And I just want to make somebody in your image. Game changer. Something somebody jealous, something somebody did out of jealousy and spite has changed the entire dynamic of this person's fate and moving forward here. Okay. Stalkers. Ghosted, blocked, ultimatum decisions. Drake, worst behavior, initial A. Okay. Quality over quantity. Something to do about a party. Abuse and neglect. Purple aura, very intuitive, highly sensitive, introverted, in reverse. Somebody doesn't even feel. And we all know in order to feel, you have to heal. Somebody numbs themselves, or they numb the pain with their seductive spirit. This is all they focus on, is seductive. This is all they have to offer. We got regained balance. This is all somebody is. It's like a bird brain. It's beauty with no brains or something like that. Blessings coming in from the universe in reverse, and we have mediator in reverse, and we have initial W, AW or WA. Somebody never even tried to right their wrongs, and it's like, well, okay, I don't have to right my wrongs, but I don't want nothing to go forward with this person, or whatever the case may be. And this is not what's needed right now on planet Earth. Okay. We don't need people with the heart of stone anymore. We need forgiving people. If somebody has done something and they're not doing it anymore, or they let go of those behaviors, the Most High has released these people. They're free to do what they want. It's like you can't stop anybody from speaking up or speaking for or advocating for people who are going through these things, okay? The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of people that's speaking up to show the world who they really are. Not these false pictures that and illusions that people have painted them to be. All off of what they perceive from things that they did or they used to do that they're no longer doing. Of course, a person who has been talked about, spoken about, and they've silenced people to stop speaking, but they continue to do these things, of course they're going to be exposed. Everything that's done in the dark always comes to the light. A personal issue reaches a resolution. A Cancer or an Aquarius could be significant to this reading. And something has something to do with performer, singing and dancing. Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and involvement. I meant music and movement. I told you something has something to do with music. I could never make it up. People are about to show up and show out and their talent, and they will be in the Nine of Pentacles. These are going to be self-made millionaires. People can't stop it. And the people who are trying to stop it, these are the people that's being exposed right now. Because these people are earth angels who have endured a lot, and they have knowledge, wisdom, guidance that they're supposed to be speaking about to help people come out of this bondage that they've been in, to show the world who they really are. You are a light worker who has come to earth to teach about love. What's love without forgiveness? What's love without compassion? What's love without a heart? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? It's a lot of people who are brokenhearted, or their heart has been broke due to certain things that happen in their life. And they've been spewing this pain out to other people. Look at the abuse that I've been through for all these years. I've spent a lot of my time talking to women about the abuse that I've been through, how to prevent these scenarios from happening. And I put my life in danger for certain women to even speak or contest in regards to, like, me talking about my own pain has caused controversy and for people to attack me. But it's all off of something that I said possibly 10 years ago in regards to a conversation that somebody asked me, how did I feel about a certain situation? People have been recording and doing things of that nature and like taking these things in like they not doing black magic on how people think and what they say anyway. Look at the bigger picture. Sagittarius, I'm a Sagittarius or a Sagittarius. Have faith in your dreams here. It's not what people think about you or what they feel that you should be doing. It's all about your heart desires at this time. It's all about you and what you want to do and your desires. That's why I've never stopped doing my readings, because I had a lot of people coming up against me about this, but I'm not going to stop. This is one of my skills, is one of my talents, is one of my passions. Why would I stop? Because it makes another person feel uncomfortable. What about the things that you're doing that's making others feel uncomfortable? Is anybody going out their way to stop you? Manifestation and power in reverse. These people are going to be losing all of their power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. They have not done this. They've played God and tried to control other people's fortune with the power that they have. That's all they've done with their power. Believe in the impossible. These are non-believers, people who don't believe in a higher power. And look, whatever people believe is what they believe. But when you try to play God in a person's life who actually believes in God, you put yourself in a world full of trouble. Vacuum away fear in reverse. See, they want people in fear to speak, to live out loud, to be themselves, or whatever the case may be. And it's all about their success. If you speak about this, if you do this, if you say this, you won't have any success. It's not the truth. The Most High said your testimony helps you overcome. People sitting on stories and reports and music and things of that nature because they're afraid of producing like what they actually want to say. Oh, you can't say this or that because it's going to offend this community. Or you can't do or do this because it's going to offend this community. And all of this stuff is causing division. There's so many people that's walking around robotic, or they only think one way. We got released jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something in the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's success inspire you rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. It's all about the work that you put in. Cooperation instead of competition. Successful funding. Some of you guys are about to have funders and people who are going to be taking a divinely guided chance towards you. Okay, this person has been through this, or this is a group that needs this motivation, or this person has been through this and they've overcame it and they still overcome. I think that this person deserves the opportunity, or this person used to do this, but they corrected their behaviors. They don't do these things anymore. I think that this person deserves a chance. Dreams of abundance. Visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, helpful, healthful, positive and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. If God is with you, then who can come against you? I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, you guys. I hope that this message resonates with you. If it did, like, share, and subscribe. And always remember, it doesn't matter what man or woman feels or thinks about you. If you have passion, or if you feel like something that you're doing has purpose, or that it can help the next person, I don't care if it's your testimony. I don't care if it's your story. Whatever the case may be, you keep on going. Keep that passion. Don't let anybody burn that fire out of you. You keep on going. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, you guys. Take care.